Welcome to Usapang Bayan. And we still have with us the Buklod senatorial candidate, Sharif Ibrahim Albani. Sharif, siguro gusto ko rin malaman at ating mga voters, no? Ano ho ba ang nagawa ninyo na napakinabangin ng mga ating kababayan?
Okay. Napakaganda pong tanong yan. Number one po, gusto ko ipaalam sa mga kapatid ko, Mayan Pilipino, I am not working in the national government. I have no position in the national government today. But as a peace advocate, ang nagawa ko po, I am doing outside the box. I am thinking something how to help the government because we are the government. What I did, I do event, local, regional, municipal, national, international event. We emphasize to them about the national unity, national development. We invite investors to come, we invite foreigners. In fact, we heard just last 2013, more than 500 international personality in the different countries, Pinapaliwanag namin sa kanila what is Mindanao, what are the resources of Mindanao. So yun po ang ginagawa namin in emphasizing to all brother Christian, and every region gumagawa kami ng event for peace, for unity, and national development. Meaning, kailangan talaga tayo magkaisa. So nakikita ko, yun ang nagagawa ko. I never ask any single cent from the national government. I have to do something outside the box. As a businessman, yun ang tinutulong ko, personal, paano ko makakontribute. Kasi nakikita ko, ang susi ng tunay na kapayapaan, kailangan magkaisa ang Muslim, Christian at mga katutubo. Sapagkat ito lamang ang tunay na sagot sa tunay na pagbabago.
Ang ibig nyo buhong sabihin doon sa inyong pagiging peace advocate, no? Na aanyayahan nyo po ang mga iba-ibang foreign investors pumasok dito sa ating bayan. Ganun ba yun?
Yes. Last nagawa natin many times na po yan. We do event more than 30 times. Manila Hotel,
Sa inyong palagay, in terms of actual figures, magkano ho ba ang investment na naipasok na dito sa atin at ganong karaming employment ang na-generate dyan sa mga investment na yan?
Well, sa ngayon, mayroon silang mga, dito sa kaiba, mayroon silang, what they call that, yung solar system nandyan sa Jensan. Nandyan sa Jensan. Yung iba, mining company. Yung iba, hindi magkasundo because of the situation. Yung iba, tatakot na pumunta doon because we cannot please everybody. So, mayroon mga tatlo ngayon, hindi natin alam because the company, the one who running that one, hindi ko alam masyado ang figure for that.
Sir, syempre po yung electorate natin will scrutinize our candidates very well. Now, I want to know your position on certain concerns po dito sa Pilipinas. So, I will give siguro mga tatlo pong issues, no? Unahin po natin yung transport system. How do you plan to address this if you get elected?
What do you mean?
Transport system po. Kasi po,
Particularly
traffic.
dito sa Metro Manila.
Yeah, and yung
Salamat.
MRT, LRT.
Sa akin kasi pananaw, as a businessman, bakit dumami dito yung tao sa Mindanao, lalong-lalo na mga traffic? You see? Dahil sa nangyayari doon sa sa Mindanao, Ang Mindanao kasi open pa sa lahat eh. Alam mo yung mga tao dito, especially I'm talking about the Muslim, specific Muslim. Nakikita natin. Nandiyan ang DVD, nandito lahat. Daming Muslim nandito ngayon. They are the victim of war. Pero mayayaman yan sila. Mayroon sila 5,000 hektar, mayroon 3,000 hektar, you see? Pero dito nagiging squatter sila. So I am emphasizing about business for them. Why not, what do you call that? Why not convert your resources into a business, into cash? We have to invite investor to come in. So my duty and responsibility as a traveler, we will find out the real investor to come to help our Mindanao people. And we want that Mindanao convert into food basket. Kung gumandang Mindanao, lahat yan, pupunta, babalik sila.
Sir, how about the visiting forces agreement? Are you for or anti it?
Well, para sa akin, nakikita natin, I am for visit any, what do you call that, visiting force. Because we are still under the America. Kahit ano pa ang gagawin natin, we are part of America. Hindi natin pwede sabihin, We are not part of America. Kailangan ng Amerika hindi makapunta dito. Hindi pwede yan. Kasi, number one, we are under a democratic country. And we have to accept that one. Baka kung baguhin nila yung political structure, mayroon pang pag-asa. Pero para sa akin, since America is there, America must be part of our development and security line now.
For us workers, sir, malaking issue po, ay big deal po sa amin yung income tax rates. Kayo rin po ba, are you in favor of cutting the income tax rate dito po sa Pilipinas?
Well, sa akin kasi sobra na yan eh. Isipin mo, more than 32% approximately sobra na. So, sa akin, I am not in favor about that. At sana, ang bibigyan natin dito, katulad ngayon, bibigyan natin ng pagkakataon ang mga investor paano pumasok dito. Katulad sa Dubai, mayroon siyang tinatawag na economic zone. No tax at all, tulad ng Brunei. So, kung ganito ang gagawin natin, baka lahat ng mga investor aalisan na dito sa bansa natin.
Pero hindi po ba malulugi tayo naman kapag ganon?
Paano ka malulugi, madam? Tingnan mo, look at Dubai. Dubai, tourist lang pumupunta sa Dubai. A day, 250,000 tourists a day. What is Dubai? Dubai, ang pangit-pangit ng Dubai kung makikita mo. Philippines is like a paradise country. You see? Nandito, paraiso ito. But we cannot convert into tourists. Why? Because there is no such peace and order. So ito ang lagi kong pananawagan. Magkaisa tayo. Once we are united, well, there is no war in Mindanao. Because out of 100% problem, 95% problem in Mindanao, 5% lang Luzon and Visayas. So we have to solve the Mindanao para mawala na yung gera-gera dito o we can invite investor.
As a peace advocate, no, tama ho kayo, kaya maraming mga turista, investors na hindi nagpupunta ng Mindanao, precisely nga, medyo delikado, natatakot sila. Kayo ho ba kung kayo ay magiging senador, ano ho ba ang ipopropose nyo na gagawin natin lahat dun sa mga warlords na yan, kidnappers na yan, mga terorista na yan, yan ho ba gagawin nyo parang Duterte na vigilante movement ang gagawin nyo dyan? O papakulong nyo ho ba yan? Paano ho ba ang binabalak nyo gawin dyan?
Well, as a lawmaker kasi, we are not executive eh. Kaya gumagawa tayo ng batas, di kung bang ganon, no? Para sa akin, no? Mayroon dahilan bakit nagkaganon sila eh. We have to dig out the problem. Ano ba ang dahilan bakit nagkaganon sila? Ang Mindanao people kasi, nakikita natin, ayaw nila yung war. Ayaw nila ang gera. Gusto nila ang pinakatahimik. Now, I am appealing to the national government. The problem of Mindanao is abject poverty. Gutom ang lahat ng mamamayan Pilipino from Batanes to Tawi-Tawi. We will give them livelihood, equality of livelihood, quality of education, quality of living. We will convert the ammunition into a livelihood. Hindi yung padalahan mo ng mortal, padalahan mo ng balit, padalahan ng batalyon. Hindi kaya nilang ubusin ng Mindanao people. Mahihirapan. But, ang gagawin natin, we have to educate them. Because they are backsliding almost 300 years in terms of education. Kapag maganda ang pag-iisip nila, I'm telling you, everybody happy. Tingnan mo yung Malaysia, pwede magsama ang Christian, Hindu, Chinese. Kasi they are all educated. In Dubai, in Brunei, they are all educated. Hindi ko sinabi naman na hindi sila educated. Pero yung mindset nila, nakatatak na doon. Pupunta dito yung military. May bomb na naman tayo nangagahan. Tanghalian naman, mortar. You see? This is the situation of our country. So we have to change the mindset of the young generation.
As a legislator, nabanggit nyo kanina na hindi na natin kailangan i-claim yung Sabah. Kasi sabi nyo nga, atin na yan, di ba? Ganun rin ho ba ang pananaw nyo tungkol dyan sa mga other territorial disputes, particularly with China? Paano ho ba natin gagawin yan para i-assert naman ang ating rights doon?
Well, mayroon tayong kasunduan dyan, yung tinatawag na UNCLOS na yan. No? But the real signatory, which is the China and the Philippines government. Now, para sa akin, ito, tayo-tayo lang, no? Yung malalaman ng pamamayan Pilipino, yung South China Sea na ito. Ang Philippines kasi, it was born on 18th century. Naging independent tayo 18th century. Ang China government, I'm not pro-China government, ang China kasi, they established their own government from 11, 12, 13 to 14th century under the Ming Dynasty, under the evil leadership of Emperor Yongle. In fact, they have even a bilateral trade agreement between the Sultanate of Sulu under the name of Saripul Hasim known as Sultan Pahala Paduka. Now, so kung mag-claim tayo, nakikita ko dito, kung mag-claim ang Pilipinas, hindi ka ba pinanganak na sa kanila na yan? Pero kung gusto mo talaga i-claim, why not recognize the historical facts of our country? Recognize the Sultanate of Sulu and use them because the South China Sea is part of the Sulu Sea. Yeah, use them. Recognize them. Atin na yan. You don't need to fight. That's ours.
Maganda ho yung naisip nyo yan. I think that's a good strategy. But we only have a few more minutes left. Maybe you can take this opportunity to address our audience directly para naman maengganyo silang botohin kayo bilang senator ng Pilipinas.
Sa ngalan ng Diyos, na siya'y maawain, matulungin at mapagmahal. Sa mga kapatid kong Muslim, sa Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, sa mga kapatid kong Christian, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, we had been in war since memorial. From Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, American, and nobody win war. Until now, nandun pa tayo sa kaguluhan. Our country today has a multifarious problem. Problem of morality, child abuse, disease, corruption, terrorism, killing, kidnapping, massacre. War in Mindanao is beyond uncontrolled. All those problems, they are all minor problems because there is so-called cause and effect. So mga mamahal kong magulang, ito po ang solusyon sa bansa natin. I am appealing to my brother Christian, Muslim, lahat ng pananampalataya. Kailangan na po magkaisa ang Muslim, Christian at mga katutubo sapagkat ito lamang ang tunay na sagot sa tunay na pagbabago at tunay na kapayapaan ng inang bayan. Wala na pong iba. Marami pong salamat sa inyong lahat.
At yan po ang isang makabuluhang talakayan. Kasama natin si Buklod Party Senatorial Candidate Sharif Ibrahim Albani.
Maaari niyo po kaming i-follow sa Twitter at GNN Usapang Bayan at sa facebook.com/usapangbayan. Ako po si Rach Marquez.
At ako po si George Chua. Samahan niyo po kami sa mga susunod naming talakayan dito sa Usapang Bayan.